Greetings, salutations, how's everybody doing? So, this time we're looking back at a thriller film, called 2-Minute Warning. What happened is, well, a crazy sniper is said to kill spectators at an LA Coliseum football championship game, and the police race against time to eliminate him. I'm going to be honest and say that this film feels really rather relevant, especially in the time, it seems like ever so often we always hear that, a shooting has happened somewhere, in a local community or something like that. And I gotta say that the film does a good job of, at times, building up the bit of suspense for, with the sniper and all that stuff. It does a good job of, saying, okay, there are moments of, the idea of the first-person perspective, in a way. There's moments where he's climbing ladders and such. And, there's, other members of the police force or sergeants are just saying, hey, what can we do, and all that. And I'm gonna be honest, there are some little bit story elements of this film. There is a situation in which say one member of, a group member, basically a guy who's watching the game, he's basically being, I don't think he's being blackmailed. He's basically just saying, no, where's my money? Here you go, how I see fit, in a way. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest and say that there are quite a lot of characters to, keep. And I'd say that is perhaps one of the things that at the same time make it rather intriguing, because there are always different moments in which different characters are trying to say, how could this have happened, and such forth, and all that. So they're all trying to figure out how can we get the shooter, and at the same time, what can we do? They aren't really able to, as soon as they figure out what's going on, they're not really able to have a course of action. Mostly in that, it's the shooter is at a football championship game, so they're having to really feel say, what can we do, what must be done. Say that this moment with the football aspects of the film are rather engaging. Honestly, didn't really know that there is a Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. I wonder, maybe it's still there. I've been to California and Los Angeles a few times, but maybe I didn't never see it or go around the area where that is located, so no idea. Actually, and they have quite a few actors in this film, like Charlton Heston. He plays a captain, a police captain, and I gotta say, the big moment of this film is in which the shooter, basically, he ends up shooting out into the audience, causing awful panic on the stadium and all the way. And one thing, it also, it really seems rather relevant today, is at the end of it, in which, the shooter passes away, from his injuries before they're able to get a clear, idea of what his whole motivation was. So, as a bit of a thriller, I would say, it does its job. I will have to say that one criticism I have of this film is that, although, I'm guessing this is the point of it when it was made, is that they wanted to have a big stacked cast. I will say that at times it can be like, say, okay, I guess it's like, say, there are so many characters that it just looks like, say, can we please just like keep our main focus on like, like, oh, now we're looking at like the guy who is being like harassed by a mafia man, or now we're talking to a a security team, or we're talking to like a football fan flirting with a woman.
I care about you, don't you? More than anything in the world, I care about you. You know that.
I know that.
And I love you. You know that too, don't you? Oh, then why are you doing this?
I don't know.
I don't know. You want to get married?
I am more nervous than a salmon in a bear hug.
But yeah, I mean, I gotta say, is it, like, entertaining? I suppose so. Yeah, I will say this though, as like, I do this as a daily thing, that at times it's like, say, like, I can't really think of, like, if you're like films that star Charles Heston, this might be, perhaps a film that you might find intriguing, but I wouldn't say this is a film that I would immediately think about in the future, perhaps. But maybe that's probably just how I feel about it. See you next time.